right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. A black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and really one of the better heavyweight Jiu-Jitsu practitioners mixed martial arts has ever seen. The former UFC heavyweight champion, Fabricio Werdum, 10 career wins by submission. He's got the knockout power as well. It has been a constant evolution for one of Brazil's all-time greats, Fabricio Werdum. Back to the octagon once again tonight.
Fabricio Werdum is now one of the elite in the UFC's heavyweight division. Although he started out his career as a grappler, his striking has grown to a level where he is absolutely devastating on the feet, and on the ground, he is amongst the best ever.
All right, so here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight.
This guy is an excellent grappler. What he wants to do here is get a hold of his opponent and bring the fight to his world. Either press him up against the cage, rough him up with dirty boxing, or drag him to the ground, control him, and possibly submit him.
And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Werdum is 16 years the elder. He weighed in at 231 pounds. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 64 inches tall, weighing in at 231 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Fabricio. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 215 pounds. Fighting out of obvious Samoa, Invincible. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready.
Well, always great to be back on the left coast as we get underway here at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Great to have you with us as always. Well, you want to talk about heavyweight resumes. Fabricio Werdum shocking the world several years ago with a win over Fedor Emelianenko, then submitted Cain Velasquez to become the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion. And this is a man who is still getting better. Scary proposition for fellow heavyweights out there. Using his jab effectively here, Joe. All right, so here we go with round 1, and let's see how early he can find his range when it comes to the kicking game. We mentioned it on his walkout tonight. Massive power in those kicks. Let's see how he chooses to attack with it here.
Oh, tagged him.
Werdum's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. The kick is there to the body.
Good punch.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Two minutes have expired here in our opening round. Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Slips.
Oh, good right hand by Fabricio.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Oh, beautiful kick to the body there, and he just left himself wide open for that strike. Very vulnerable by leaning in, keeping the guard high to lands on the straight right hand.
He's got good accuracy on that jab. Oh, nice.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Missed with that right hand.
That one hurt.
Slightly deflected. Oh, and he continues to effectively employ that jab. We told you he had one of the best in the game. He is putting it to good use tonight. Trying to establish that jab once again. Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed.
Tags him. Oh, double jab.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. Unable to connect with the right hand there. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Really excellent striking being displayed in that round.
Brittany Palmer is in the building doing work as usual. All right, round two. All right, so here we go with round two. Good first round in the books. Both fighters had their moment. Again, I'm glad I'm not a judge, right? A difficult round to score. We will see, though, Joe, if there's an uptick in the aggression here in round two.
He got tagged there.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Nice body kick there.
Clean punch.
Well, he has been nothing if not masterful on the feet this evening, and a lot of his effectiveness has been because of that jab. He established it early, and that helped to set up some of his combinations, but you look at the number.
Whoa! This could be it right here. He hasn't thrown any kicks, but he really should be throwing.
Oh, he got everything behind that kick. All right, so another stiff jab there. Really good use of that weapon, not unlike he did in the previous round. Wow. Oh, found the home for that left hand. Both fighters exchanging the pocket here. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Tagged him.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has...
Oh! He's clearly hurt. Oh, very nice.
Well-placed kick there by Werdum. How about that shin? Very nice leg kick there by Werdum.
Caught him with a punch.
Oh, continues to land those jabs at will. Nice way to keep the opponent at distance. Going for the single leg now. The first takedown attempt is there.
He's moved into half guard again. He lands a big shot from the bottom. The referee might seriously think about calling in a doctor here because this is kind of ridiculous. Now he's in half guard.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Into half guard again. Excellent movement here on the ground. Look at that, he's got it locked up. Wow, that was close. Let's see some of the action here. Excellent strike here, lands on target. Here's a perfectly placed leg kick. You can really see how awesome that round was by these highlights.
Ariane Celeste with us tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
He's definitely going to want to start this round off fast and try to pick up where he left off. His opponent was in big trouble at the end of that round.
Nice punch there by Werdum. Slips. Oh, nice punch there by Werdum. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
That was a nice jab. That one hurt.
Werdum gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
Look at this. He's out of it. Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position. He transitions back to half guard. Now into side control. He's looking for the inverted triangle. He's got the reverse triangle locked up and tight.
He might get a finish here.
This could be it right here. He got it, he got it. Nicely done. Used excellent technique in getting that choke for the victory.
Well, you can tell he has been working hard on his submissions in his training camp. That was a near-perfect setup on that choke. Sunk it in deep, and the opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep. He chose to tap out.
And here's the end of the fight. And let's look at it from a different angle. Reverse triangle, perfectly executed for the submission victory. And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 9 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Fabricio!
All right, so another big win for Fabricio Werdum. He has had so many seminal moments in his UFC career and even wins outside the UFC over the likes of Fedor Emelianenko. He was healthy coming into this fight. I thought that really showed in this performance. Just very clean, high fight IQ, mixed up the strikes and the grappling very well. Fabricio Werdum turning back the clock tonight. Coming up next, it's a lightweight tilt between the prodigy BJ Penn and Diego Sanchez. So here he is, folks, a man who needs no introduction to any mixed martial arts fan around the world, Diego Nightmare Sanchez. He is an outstanding grappler, great cardio, really prides himself on his conditioning. Dabbled with the featherweight division for a little while, but really lightweight is where he has realized the most of his success. This man knows one direction. The Jackson Wink product will be moving forward tonight.
Diego Sanchez is a longtime UFC veteran since his appearance on the very first Ultimate Fighter. He's known for his aggressive attacks, great wrestling skills, and vicious ground and pound.
Well, he made his UFC debut back in 2001 at UFC 31, and here is BJ Penn back for more tonight. UFC Hall of Famer who won the UFC welterweight title in 2004, and then realized the UFC lightweight title 4 years later in 2008. This man can do it all, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best boxers this lightweight division has seen. You are staring at a man, Joe Rogan, who is ubiquitously regarded as the greatest lightweight in UFC history.
BJ Penn will go down in history as one of the greatest lightweight champions the sport has ever known. His world-class ground game, along with his devastating knockout power and his love for fighting, has made him one of the greatest fighters in the history of the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 30 wins, 11 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Diego Nightmare Sanchez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 13 losses, and 2 draws. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Wanaku, Hilo, Hawaii. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and former UFC welterweight champion, the Prodigy, BJ Penn! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
And we are underway. Well, early on in his career, BJ Penn was a first-round machine. Now, later in his career, not so much. Last first-round finish came in 2010 against Matt Hughes. But BJ Penn and his camp, they have put a lot of focus on getting off to a quick start tonight. We'll see if BJ Penn can adhere to those commands and get off to a fast start tonight. Kick to the body is there. Big power shots landing. Joe, your thoughts on what we'll see in this matchup tonight?
One thing to keep an eye out for are the counter strikes of BJ Penn. BJ Penn has excellent counters.
Oh, effective use of the jab.
These guys are going at it here right away, trading blows. Oh, caught him with that right hand.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by BJ Penn. Right hand upstairs. Try to establish that jab. Man, Joe, he continues to leave that head open. His opponent's got to be salivating at this point in time. That jab has been there all night. You got to get that head off the center line. Hook, that'll land.
Telling her. Look at that. Nice. Really missed with that right hand.
Effective strike there by Sanchez.
Misses a huge hook to the head.
Lead left by Sanchez. All right, 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Tries a big hook to the head, but misses. Those punches are very hard.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Under a minute now to go in round one. Missed on that one, Joe.
Looking to avoid that left hand.
Nice defense on the single leg takedown. You can tell he's worked on that.
Trying to take the back here.
20 seconds left. Damaging strike there.
Oh, both men exchange. Nice straight left.
5 minutes in the books.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Listen, I need you to start doing more to protect yourself. You're taking way too many shots. Start protecting your body.
Brittany Palmer doing fine work as usual.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, round two. All right, round two underway. Round one pretty entertaining, not the greatest round of the year per se, but pretty good action on both sides. Joe Rogan, your thoughts on what we saw from either fighter through those first 5 minutes?
Diego Sanchez always comes out aggressive. He's got top-flight wrestling skills and great conditioning. Look for him to set up some nasty ground and pound or go for a submission.
Nice uppercut, Joe. See the total strikes. Well, Joe, I know he respects the power coming back, but it looked like he moved right into that kick to the body, and his opponent landed it flush. So let's see if he changes up his footwork a little bit and tries to avoid further damage to the midsection moving forward. Nice punch there by Penn.
Good kick.
Oh, hook to the head by BJ Penn. That shot blocked by Sanchez. Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. Penn's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the fight.
He's locked.
Big left. Well, Joe, he seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations, and perhaps that's why his opponent's still standing. So perhaps at this point, he could change up the power with which he throws some of these strikes, maybe alter the tempo a little bit, and try to make it so it's not just one and done when it comes to his striking attack. And he connects there. He pummels here, and now he's got double underhooks. And now trying to take the back.
Petroleum looks for the choke. Dropped down for it.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
This choke is getting very tight. He might have to tap any second now.
Wow.
He's in full guard. Nice sweep. Full mount. He's posturing up here. He's got back control here.
2 rounds in the books.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike. Amazing highlights from that round.
He's hiding behind that jab, okay? Counter right hands, whatever you want to do.
the OG Ariane Celeste in the building with us tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round.
Look for him to go on the attack early in this round to try to pick up where he left off in the last round. His opponent was dazed and in big trouble when that round ended.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Nice.
Oh! BJ Penn in a world of trouble here.
He's hurt badly. He's just hanging on here right now. Big right hand. He hurt him with that hook.
Both guys landing with conviction now. Oh! Man, that cut has really opened up. And he eats a right hand there.
That one hurt.
How about that shin? Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
He nailed him with that right hand. Oh, looking for that uppercut. Almost landed it there.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, Joe. Really starting to pile up when it comes to the body strikes in the latter stages of this fight. Doubles up on the jab. Punch coming, it's blocked.
Big shot with the left.
Massive left hand.
Big straight punch.
And we got a fight on our hands. Big right hand lands.
Oh!
Well played there to avoid the clinch. Well, the prodigy gets caught by the straight punch. Just out of range with that punch attempt there, Joe.
Oh! This could be it.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. And gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom.
Big body punch. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here
now
on the ground.
Now trying to trap an arm.
He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Down the armbar. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
All right, so this fight will go to a decision. We should have a clear winner in this one. You never know with those scorecards, of course, but in all likelihood, this will be a unanimous decision after a most dominant effort here tonight.
Round two, you can clearly see that he's stunned from this gigantic shot to the head.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Diego Nightmare Sanchez!
Well, what a moment for this young fighter here tonight as he gets the nod by way of decision. I thought both fighters had their moments in the fight, but in the end, he was the better fighter tonight and deserved to get the nod. And this is going to be a confidence builder for him moving forward, I would think, as well. I think his skills are starting to turn that proverbial corner, and we'll see if he can take his game to the next level as he moves forward here in the UFC. All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Thales Leites and Rashad Evans.
Let me give him a friend of mine. Y'all already know the guy that I talk
right, so here he is, the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Sugar Rashad Evans, won that aforementioned title by knocking out Forrest Griffin at UFC 92, and that was set up by a devastating knockout of Chuck Liddell at UFC 88 in Atlanta. Rashad Evans, one of a handful of Ultimate Fighter winners to go on to become a UFC champion, and Evans won tough at heavyweight. Pretty heady stuff for Rashad Evans, now plying his trade as a middleweight. We'll see what Rashad Evans can get done here tonight.
Rashad Evans is an explosive athlete, and he has built his MMA skills around a solid wrestling base and knockout power. He's got a ton of experience against top-flight competition and always brings an intelligent, disciplined game plan into the cage.
So as this young fighter makes the walk, you gotta think he's thinking strategically about how to get this fight to the ground to set up his guard passing abilities. Great technique, plus athlete as well, and really a guy who cuts the guard with the best of them to set up a dominant position on the ground. I think a lot of opponents are sort of freaked out by just how quickly this guy transitions between positions on the ground. No doubt his opponent has prepared. Sometimes you just can't simulate an athlete like this in training.
This guy has an amazing ability to control fighters from the top position. Once he gets there, that is where the fight will remain.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. 2 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler holding a professional record of 24 wins, 8 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Boca Raton, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Sugar Rashad. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 28 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Thales, Leites. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
All right, you ready? You ready?
And we are underway. Leites, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Werdum Ribeiro. Front kick to the body is there. Nice job by Leites. Joe, how do you think he approaches this challenge tonight?
One thing to keep an eye out for in this fight are the takedowns of Rashad Evans. Rashad Evans is one of the best wrestlers in the light heavyweight division.
Rashad gets hammered by that solid uppercut. That one got his attention.
That one hurt.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, he got his head snapped back by that straight hand there, and he's shown a vulnerability tonight by leaning back. Oh, nice slam as he gets him to the canvas. Exactly what he needed.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. And now into full guard. I believe he's going to attempt the submission here. Grabs his ankle, pulls down on his shin. He's gonna throw that leg over. He's got that. Clamping down with head and arm control, very, very tight. That triangle is locked in deep. He may have to tap any second now.
Brilliant submission defense there.
Inside control. He's got half guard. He's got to move. He's in the mounted crucifix now.
Leites gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line.
Good shot to the head. He's moved back into side control.
90 seconds now to go in round one. Evans has got double underhooks now. Over, under now in the clinch.
Nice trip. Oh, good left hand.
Under a minute now to go.
Looks like he's going for a choke here. Looks like a tight guillotine here. It looks fairly close. He's free. That guillotine was close. Half guard. Excellent posture. He went for an armbar here. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Throw the leg over the face.
Round two is next. Submission attempt here late in the round. There's the hold. So round is over, saved by the bell to some extent. Joe, it looked like he was really going to be submitted there potentially, but the end of the round comes. Back to the stools they go.
And here we see a perfectly executed trip. Beautiful submission attempt here, but right at the end, he slips out.
Respira pelo nariz, respira e solta pela boca. Ó, é muito bom, foi bom. Tem que caprichar.
Brittany Palmer is in the building.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
All right, second round underway. Oh, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Evans.
Nice right hand.
Oh, straight to the body by Thales Leites. Rashad gets tagged by the kick there. He couldn't have liked that too much, Joe. Oh, how good is that jab by Leites? We show you the total strikes. Oh, and he connects there.
Huge uppercut misses.
Oh, how about the slam, Joe? And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Full guard. Guillotine attempt here. He's out of the guillotine. Looking for the triangle here. Trying to lock it up. He's got the leg over the shoulder. Now, he's going to pull down on his shin. Throws his other leg over. He wants to lock it in place. Throw that leg down. Push the arm across the face. Pull down on the head. Oh, my God! He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, he told us during fight week he's been working dutifully on his submission game, and he was going to look for an opening here tonight. Safe to say he found one. Near perfect setup on the choke. It was sunk in deep, and his opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep.
And here's the end. And one more time, beautiful technique here on this triangle for the victory. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. Near perfect execution tonight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, Thales Leites.
Well, the celebration is on in the corner after the big submission win here tonight. He told us during fight week that he needed to prioritize a finish here. Decisions were not going to be enough to take his career where he wants to take it, and expeditiously. So, gets the submission tonight. Now the celebration is on. There got to be few things in all of pro sports as satisfying than to be able to celebrate a UFC win with your coaches and training partners. And thankfully for this young man, now that is all that is left to do. And coming up next, it's a UFC strawweight division matchup. Well, when you watch film on her, hard to see anything in terms of weaknesses, Joe. She is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas. Really not going to jump off the page in any one discipline, but she has proven to be a handful for just about anybody and just about everywhere the fight goes. With her skill set, she is comfortable anywhere inside that octagon.
This girl has ridiculous stamina. The ability to push a pace that her opponent can't keep up with is one of her strongest assets. Her cardio is off the charts.
Longtime Muay Thai practitioner who has realized so much success since crossing over to mixed martial arts. Here is the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jedrzejzcyk. She has ruined so many women in this 115-pound division. There may not be a more complete, talented striker on this UFC roster, top to bottom, than Joanna Jedrzejzcyk.
This girl has ridiculous power in her kicks. Her kicking technique is supreme, and she is one of the best knockout artists in this division with her legs. Look for her to try to stay on the outside and utilize those extremely powerful kicks.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding professional record of 7 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, MacKenzie, Dern. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 15 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Austin, Poland, Joanna Jedrzejzcyk. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Ian Hubbard.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, ready to go with live UFC action. Good to have you with us as we broadcast live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. So here's the former UFC strawweight champion, Joanna Jedrzejzcyk. She has broken a lot of fighters with her work rate, with her pace. There's no denying the output. Seemingly doesn't get tired. We'll see how Joanna Jedrzejzcyk starts this challenge tonight.
And lands a good shot. Try some serious power in that kick, but misses.
Nice kick there by Jedrzejzcyk. She missed with that jab.
Front kick to the face.
Well, she ate a pretty good hook shot.
Oh, flying knee!
Oh, huge shot there, lands flush.
Big punches.
Oh, very nice leg kick there. High-level stuff.
Good punch.
In on a single here.
Oh, and down. Nice punch.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Inside control, tying up that arm, looking for the Kimura. It looks like she's got that arm pretty tight. Could be it. It's getting tighter. She might have to tap any second.
And there it is.
Just absolutely incredible. Beautiful technique setting it up, and a beautiful job in getting that submission.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career.
And here we can see it again. Beautiful technique here on this Kimura, perfectly applied for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly puts the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 30 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, MacKenzie Dern!
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during Fight Week, Joe, I got to keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight. And man, did she put on a show for them and maximize this UFC showcase. Congratulations. All right, coming up next, it shall be done for the UFC Featherweight Championship of the World between Mirsad Bektic and Dooho Choi. So here he is, the #1 featherweight contender, making his walk to the octagon for this UFC Featherweight Championship opportunity. It's been a long time coming. No denying he is worthy of this chance, and he believes he's the best featherweight in the world. His opportunity to prove it is now just a few short moments away.
As he makes his way towards the cage, his preparation has been perfect. He is in fantastic shape, had an amazing camp, and he believes that he is in the perfect position to become the new champion of the world. As he steps into the octagon right now, he steps in with a champion's mindset.
Well, how about the pop as the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion works his way to the octagon here tonight. Yet another title defense is what's in front of him. He is healthy. He is ready to prove that all the featherweights below him are just that, below him for a reason. He believes he is the champion for a reason. He believes he should be mentioned with the all-time greats. And that is what is at stake for him here tonight. Another title defense, another chance to prove that he is one of the greatest 145-pound fighters this octagon has ever hosted.
The champion is in focus right now. He's making his way towards the cage. His training for this bout has been perfect. Everything ran according to plan. He believes he has a solid game plan, and he's ready to step in here and retain his title.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Smirgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. It's time! Third round for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Gumi, South Korea, presenting the challenger, the Korean Superboy, Dooho Choi. aggressive freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, Mirsad.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
I am very fired up for this fight. It's been a long time coming. The fans have been anticipating this for a long time, and it is gonna go down right now.
Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Joey missed with that straight right attempt. And he connects there.
Whoa, boy, he's swinging now. Good right hook. And there he swung with a haymaker.
Body kick now by Bektic. Well, he's playing with fire here, Joe. He continues to be vulnerable to that jab by almost leaning into it right into his opponent's range. Gotta find a way to move those feet and ultimately get that head off of the center line.
And he pummels out of it.
Bektic gets double underhooks, not good for the opposition here. Oh, he pummels under, Joe. Veteran savvy there. Now he's got the underhook. 3 minutes remain in the round. And he connects there, Joe. That shot blocked by Bektic.
Nice knee to the body by Choi.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Mirsad Bektic.
Oh, man. He is rocked right here. He's trying to stay up. The champion is in big trouble here. He is in danger of losing his title. Look at this, takedown. Oh, beautiful, beautiful right hand by the champion. And he reverses position. He's moving into full mount. He's got his back. Excellent movement here on the ground. He feints with the kick.
Choi gets caught with that punch. How about that shin? Choi's lower jaw now, Joe, starting to show some signs of swelling. Leg kick is there.
Oh, nice.
Just misses with the straight right.
Oh, there's a big shot. Oh,
big
nice
knee. He's got him hurt here.
That's a big hook. Nice takedown.
All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go.
What fight?
Look at you. You got the better of you that round. He battered you a little bit, but you hung in there tough. You showed you have heart to be a champion. Now I need you.
Let's take a look at it again here. Excellent strike here. Lands on target. And here's a huge, perfectly placed punch that lands with devastating impact. Big round.
Brittany Palmer in the building.
Okay, you ready? Round 2. Ready?
Second round here.
Now, starting off this round, he might still be hurt. He's going to want to look to be defensive and move and avoid getting hit and try to recover.
That landed.
He eats a high one.
Oh, good kicks. Bektic gets caught with that punch. Ooh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter.
He's really doing a good job of controlling distance and getting off these shots.
Well, so he gets clipped once again here, Joe, and he continues to be vulnerable by leaning in. He's keeping his head on the center line. He's got to change things up a little bit here. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd.
He's down.
Working out of that southpaw stance. Landing a good series of strikes here. And just misses with that big right hand. Oh!
Can he hang on?
Oh, big right hand there. Oh! Man!
He is getting off some huge punches here.
Big body shot.
Body.
Bektic's worked in that underhook once again. Choi's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. The battle for hooks continues. He's got double underhooks now.
Tying up in the clinch here.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Strong defense there to block the shot. Oh, now he's got the tie clinch, Joe.
Vicious knee to the body lands.
Foot stomp. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Under a minute now to go in the round.
Arm triangle here. He's got the arm secured. Scoots his hips back, sprawls. This arm triangle looks very tight. He may have to tap. Just absolutely incredible. The round was about to end. Sunk into submission and got the victory.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight.
And here it is again. Beautiful arm triangle submission. Absolutely perfectly executed. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
Well, hard not to feel good for the UFC featherweight champion of the world. Not only getting the job done here tonight, but getting the finish as well. A huge submission and one of the bigger performances of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Migliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an arm triangle choke and new undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Dooho Choi.
Well, how about it, ladies and gentlemen? There he is, the new king at 145 pounds, becoming the UFC featherweight champion tonight, and by way of submission, I might add. Incredible result here tonight. And now he celebrates with his coaches and sparring partners. An unbelievable turn of events as we have a new UFC featherweight champion of the world.
Bang, blow your brains out, see what you thinking about by associates.